Hello friends, welcome back to Graceful Living and welcome if you're new. My name is Dina and I am so thankful you decided to stop by today. In today's video, I'm going to bring you along with me as my friend Shella and I go and tour 3 model homes. Now we love doing this, but in the last year, it has been really hard to find any that have been open. So I thought I found some that we could just kind of walk into, but was completely proven wrong when we drove up and there was a huge sign that stated you have to make an appointment first. So I jumped online and I just filled out all the requirements, even scanned my license. Now I understand they are trying to stay safe and make sure that the homes are protected. So I had no problem in doing that. We were text codes to get into each home and we got to see 3. So once we got those, we were able to head right in. Kind of. The doors were not my friends, and you'll see Shell thought that was kind of funny, and she did take a little bit of footage of me fighting with the door, the third door. I fought with each and every one. But once we were in, we had so much fun. We really like to kind of take a look at what the houses look like in themselves and then what the stagers have done with each and every one. So I hope that you will come along with us. Now, if you are new, I would love for you to become a part of our little YouTube family. All you need to do is hit that red subscribe button down below. It's absolutely free. But for now, let's dive right into today's video. All right, friends, this first home is called the Seaside. It's just under 1,900 square feet, and it's actually the largest one of their summer series that we are visiting today. The first thing you're greeted by when you walk into this beautiful home is a very spacious entryway. As you can see, there's ample space for furniture on either side, and I think it would be the most amazing space to decorate during the holidays. The first of the 4 bedrooms is just off the entry to the right, and the first thing that caught my eye here is their focal wall. I absolutely love how they took the plaid pattern in their bedding up and onto the wall. It actually draws your eye up and creates the illusion of a much bigger space. The decor in this room is so perfect. I have always been drawn to decor based around American history. I think it brings in a very fun element in a classy way. The second bedroom did not disappoint when it came to the theme of its decor. I love to decorate with books, and so of course this room became a favorite as well. Again, the painting detail here is just perfect. I love the idea they had to incorporate the word read onto the wall in those reflective letters. I told Shell the nerd element in these 2 rooms is so cute. There are a few reasons why I love to visit model homes. Number 1 is because I know Shell will come along with me and we always have so much fun doing this together. Of course, I love to see the design of the home itself, but overall, the thing I really look forward to is seeing how the stagers have decorated each space. This is where I got the idea to keep my entire home cohesive, because every model home I have ever visited does just that. Each room is pulled together by color and style, and I really think it helps your eye to flow from one room to the next. Again, giving off that illusion of a much bigger space. And the last thing I like to consider is the fact that you really don't need a lot of decor to fill a space. If you pay close attention, a model home is never overdone in the decor area. They always have just enough to make it look perfect. Another thing I always look for in a model home is the storage space they offer. Now, this is considered a family home with 4 bedrooms, and I don't think they've added near enough storage for the number of people that would live in this home. Walking into the master bedroom felt so bright, airy, and spacious, but I think the window has lent to that look. I have mentioned before that I don't keep the screens on our windows, and that is just another tip I picked up from model homes. I think clear windows make your room look so open, and the views from outside are just a little brighter. If our yard allowed for more privacy, I think I would do away with our blinds as well. I love the look of a beautifully clean window. A couple of things that I really like about this home are the staple colors. I like the fact that the cabinets aren't a wood look or white in color, and I do love the light color of the countertops. I think that brings in just enough of a new look from the last several years, and maybe even one that will last a little longer because it is so neutral and doesn't lend itself to one certain decor style. The living room area in this home is absolutely handsome. Yes, handsome. I think it lent itself to a more masculine vibe, but I love it. The colors are so warm, the sectional is very inviting, and the chairs are perfect. I love the mix of the caramels and grays, and they even added in just a few pops of green with their succulents. And because of the nice and open floor plan, the living area opens up right into the gorgeous kitchen. Again, I love the look the stagers create with just the perfect amount of decor. Okay, on to house number 2. The Reef is the smallest of the 3, coming in at just 1,400 square feet. Shell and I thought this would be the perfect home for a single person or maybe a couple because it's just perfect. Of course, the first thing I was drawn to were these amazing windows. Again, I know I love them because they are nice and clear of screens and blinds, but I do think it completely opens up the space. Now, this floor plan is a little different with no real entry. You do feel like you walk right into all of the living areas at once, but the home is super cute. I absolutely love the gray subway tiles they chose to put here in the kitchen. Again, lending itself to so many styles, and that is what I like most. I like being able to walk into a home and feel like my own decor will fit into a space. In the last several years, there has been such a prominent decor trend that has really taken over. It's made it a little hard for anyone not doing that specific style to fit into spaces. So I feel like this is a very nice change. Between their focal wall in the living room and the little hints of bohemian style here in the guest bath, the styling is so perfect. Obviously, this house sways more towards the feminine side, but again, I think it's perfect because the stagers offset that in the previous home with it being so masculine. I loved this little print in the laundry room. I thought the lightness of the dress was really perfect for this space. And then this little nursery, they paid attention to every detail here. It is such a sweet space. I love the colors they have chosen for this house. The bohemian vibe they went with is really in style right now. And I love how they brought in all the pinks and blues that pair so well together. This little room inspired by donuts is super cute. I don't know that I have ever seen anything like it, but if someone is really into donuts, this is the perfect space for them. Oh, my gravy. Oh my gravy. Did you see the mirror and a clock?
I didn't pay any attention to it.
So cute.
So obviously I loved the mirror and the clock combo. I'm not exactly sure why Shell wouldn't pay attention to such a thing, but I love her anyways. Here in the master, they have added so much color and texture, and it works so well together. I really like this space. Now obviously it's not huge, but for the size of home that we're in, I think it's perfect. They do have quite a big closet compared to the last house and the sizing and square footage of the house. So that was a great perk for this home. I have always loved Shell's hair. So when I saw the reflection in this mirror, I just thought it was beautiful. On to the last house. Obviously, Shell found it funny that I still had issues with getting through the doors with the codes we were given.
What do you want me to do?
Did you do the check mark?
I did the first time and then it said...
Okay, now that I finally made it in the house, I don't know why I have had so much trouble with these doors, but I have. Now this last house is the Dune, and it comes in at 1,650 square feet. It has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. I will say this was our least favorite of them all, and I'm sure a lot had to do with the way that it was styled, but I completely understand what they were going for with the whole coastal vibe, but it just wasn't our favorite. Now the focal wall was a little overwhelming, but I will say they had a lot of cute little decor items. So if you kind of take away from that, now for me, you all know I do not do well with color, and so I'm sure that had a lot to do with my dislike of this home. The walls were just a little overwhelming to me. So again, I kind of stood back and tried to take in the little bits and pieces of different decor. And there were a lot of pieces that I thought worked very well in the space. We both had a hard time with some of the decor choices and where they were placed in the house. And unfortunately, this kitchen wasn't finished and kind of in shambles, so I'm sure that didn't help. Unfortunately, the pantry was extra small here, but I do love the appliances they have, and the bar stools were so cute. I will say I love the soft aqua color they had throughout the space. I thought that was a very refreshing color to add to the rooms. Here in the master bedroom, I feel like they did an amazing job at bringing in a lot of color and texture to the space. Once again, I really think the window adds so much to the room. It has really opened up the space and made it light and airy, which I think is perfect for the style they are going for in this house. The bathroom is pretty much cookie cutter to the previous ones, but I like it. I love the idea of no bathtub. That is one of the things that sold me on our home now. I love that we don't have that extra piece to clean anymore. And here in the closet, I do like that they added the built-in shelves. They are such a bonus when trying to keep organized. Now that we were done at the model homes, Shell and I took advantage and just kind of spent the day together. We hit up a couple stores, and I'm so glad that we came to Michael's. They had a 70% off sale going on this office stuff, and even though I had put it back initially, Shell talked me into getting a couple of these chalkboards because she knows I will use them.
I just love smell good stuff. This is great.
There's one thing that Shell gets so frustrated at me about, and that is when we are going to go out to lunch or dinner or anything, I won't choose. I will not choose. I want her to be happy with where we're going, or whoever I'm going with. I want them to be happy with where we're going. So the deal breaker is if she finds a water hose here at Ross, then I choose. If she doesn't, she has to choose. So let's see what happens.
Oh, I just really hope there's a water hose.
You see a water hose, Shell? Looks like
Done looking.
you're picking where we go for lunch. So Shell,
Still looking.
yeah.
Need to. Please hold. I need to find a water. It's my water hose dance.
Shell, what are you doing? Do you see this line?
This is me being very disappointed because both me and my parents have got water hoses here before.
That's what happens when you won't pick where we're going for lunch. Now you got it.
No, I don't.
Okay, so she's honoring. Remember, the deal was if she didn't find a water hose, she would be the one to pick where we were going for lunch. She didn't find her water hose, but she didn't choose where we were going for lunch. She decided she would flip a coin. So we did end up at Red Lobster, and we had a fantastic time. Shell and I are what we call hashtag SLs. Now, no one else in our little group will ever know what that means, and that's okay. We kind of like it that way. Our group of friends have collectively rolled their eyes at us so often because, well, Shell is my favorite, and I tell them that all the time. We do have a very special bond, and I am so grateful for it. Shell somehow always knows when I need that extra prayer, text, or even a trip to model homes. Shell has been a true friend. Galatians 6:2 says, "Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ." She has been there through the good and the bad. She's been there to encourage and support, building me up one step at a time. She always knew what my silence meant and was there waiting to help and protect me from the emotions that stirred. She took the fun times with the not so pretty ones and has always stuck by my side. All right, friends, I hope that you enjoyed coming along with us today, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your week. Remember to stay safe, be blessed, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.